Okay. John, getting used to these overtime games. It's the fifth one, first one here, but what a thrilling win tonight.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, it really was, man. I can't say enough about the guys' mental fortitude. I mean, we just persevered. You know, we continue to do it. I think I just told them upstairs, we've been so steady and so consistent with our approach in practice, day to day. Guys continue to come in and work and do extra stuff and watch film. You know, it's starting to pay off for us.
Great defense the first half, maybe as good as you played all year, and then Mayo got loose a little bit on you, but when he fouled out, that seemed to be
I changed the game. It did. I mean,
Yeah.
that kid's a pro. He's gonna make a lot of money playing basketball if he stays on pace. I thought we did a high level job, really start to finish, executing our game plan. I mean, that kid scored some baskets, but challenge shots. You know, I mean, I thought we did a really good job guarding. We had 4 or 5 different guys guarding. So I give every last one of them credit. The weak side guys were rotating over. He didn't have a lot of clean looks. You know, all night he just made challenge shots.
Yeah, he took 31 shots and 1 for 8 on 3. So, I mean, his shooting percentage wasn't that good for scoring 33.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
and that's what you want. That's what you want defensively. So.
Was that the play, the end regulation designed for David to take that 3 from the corner to tie?
Yes.
I mean, was that the play?
Yeah, that's what we wanted right there. We did a great job executing. Honestly, we had a couple guys out of position. Cam was the one that freed him up on the screen. You know, we work on our game winners. We've not done it, honestly, we've not done it as much as we should this year, as much as we've done it years past. But I mean, that's a play that we've run in practice before. Cam hadn't been in that situation, but everybody did what they were supposed to do. It was a huge shot by David.
Tyrese, you played in so many overtime games this year. How does this one rate up there? I mean, you won it, first one at home. I mean, are they pretty much all the same, or is this one maybe a little more sweeter than some of the other ones?
This one probably sweeter because, like you said, Nick Mayo, he probably gonna be a pro, and then like just going up against him and seeing Easy, Brandon, and Sale like battling him, and then just to pull out the win, it was more fun, especially within the atmosphere.
Brandon, what do you think about the way you guys played tonight and getting this double overtime win?
Oh man, like Coach said, it started in practice. We've been practicing hard all week. We came into the game expecting to win, and we pulled it out.
Easy, how about you? You had big contributions tonight. What do you think about the way you guys played tonight and winning double?
We stayed disciplined, and we did what we told to do. That's why we pulled it off.
John, a big week for you. Sweeps week, I guess you could call it. First one of the year, 2 big Ohio Valley Conference wins. What's this sort of mean to the team and to you guys?
Just to stay the course. I mean, again, it boosts the morale. Not that the morale was down, but it gives these guys confidence and helps them see and understand the fact that we're doing things the right way. Because sometimes when you do what you're supposed to do and you don't get the reward of the win, it's hard mentally. You know, and we've obviously done a good job of staying the course with that. But it's our confidence continues to grow. I mean, that's the most important thing. You know, I think I mentioned to Joe outside. Even though we're not in a divisional league, we play a divisional schedule. So being that we're not going to play Moorhead or EKU again until Evansville,
Right.
It's big. I mean, when you look at the league standings and everybody's kind of all lumped in there together, if it plays out to have a tiebreaker at some point,
You got the advantage,
being
yeah.
one up on 2 different teams is big. You know, so this was a huge weekend for us. It really was.
Brandon, 3 dunks tonight. Great shooting from you too. 10 for 16. What was working for you tonight?
Really, get into the open spots. Really, Tyrese and Chris, they penetrated and kicked the ball to me where in the open spots. So that's what really helped me out.
For any of you guys, you think playing this many overtime games sort of helped you a little bit tonight? You're used to it, or is it just overtime just another extra 4 minutes for you, 4 or 5 minutes for you?
Well, we've had a couple of overtimes, so I feel like we were prepared. We've been in the situation multiple times, so now after practicing and going with the game plan, we focused on finishing the game out.
Tyrese, what's it mean to you to get that sweep this week? I mean, you came back and beat Moorhead, and this was a tough game. You won them both. You played well in some games and haven't been able maybe to win the games at the end. What does this week mean to you guys?
Well, it's important. Like Coach said, going against 2 teams we won't see again. And then we back on the road next week, right?
Yeah.
Go to S&P and Murray again. So just we basically it was a must win going back on the road against two tough teams that's in the conference, that's in the top of the conference, just to get some momentum going into them games.
Sort of a confidence builder
Yeah.
too? Okay. John, you go on the road next week. It doesn't get any easier. Austin P and Murray State, but packing these 2 wins up to go there might be helpful.
Oh, it'd be great. I mean, again, I think we've got a little momentum. These guys don't lack for confidence, you know, and honestly, you know, I think somewhere in there we feel like we gave a couple games away, meaning Austin P and Murray. I mean, those are games we played right there with them. We just didn't execute down the stretch. I mean, like we did Thursday night, like we did tonight. We executed down the stretch. Those games were tit for tat. We were back and forth. So we had an opportunity to win both of those games. So we're going down there with that in our mind. We plan to compete, no question about it.
In your last of those 5 overtime games, the last 2 you've won too, so you got a little momentum in the overtimes even.
Exactly. I mean, our schedule's been very challenging. We've played a lot of different teams, a lot of different styles, and been in possession, a lot of possession games. So again, the more you're in that hostile setting, mentally you get stronger. You know, mentally you get stronger, and I think we're growing one day at a time.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy the night.